How you guys doing? We got a small update on the country of Qatar. As we know from a couple days ago, several Gulf state nations have set up some sort of blockade. You know, they're restricting all air and land and sea travel around Qatar. And Saudi Arabia seems to be spearheading this. And the reason that they gave for this type of blockade, type of diplomatic action against Qatar is, basically they're kind of being a little hypocrites here. They're saying Qatar's main financial benefactor when it comes to terrorism in the world. And it just makes you really wonder. It's kind of laughable, to be honest. I mean, let's be honest here. It's laughable. Saudi Arabia, just as much as Iran, funnels money into these terrorist organizations. You know, each one just has a different agenda and plays a smaller role for the biggest role, which is Saudi Arabia and Iran vying for power in the Middle East. They're both trying to be basically the top dog, on the corner. And honestly, this is Saudi Arabia v. Iran, and it first started out with the whole Yemen proxy war that's still going on. It's funny, you know what I find hilarious is when it comes to either like Yemen or Ukraine or Syria or North Korea, the mainstream media loves to hit on this when it helps their agenda, when it pushes public opinion towards a certain action. And then when, they don't need to talk about it anymore, they stop talking about it. And the majority of the population thinks, oh, okay, well, I guess that situation probably died out. I guess it resolved itself. But the crisis in Ukraine is still going on. Syrian civil war is still going on. The Yemen proxy war between Saudi Arabia and Iran still going on. And it's just funny to me. The coverage that these different areas in the world get. So don't let them fool you. Saudi Arabia is just as big a problem as Iran when it comes to funding terrorism worldwide. This blockade that's happening in Qatar is mainly just a political move between those two superpowers in the Middle East. Now, what we're seeing reports that Qatar's military activity has been put on the highest state of alert. There were fears of imminent military incursion by Saudi Arabia. We're getting reports that they brought up 16 Leopard tanks out of storage in their capital of Doha in preparation for a potential military invasion surrounded by the Gulf states. Because at this point, when this blockade first started, we had a video. A lot of these supermarkets, these grocery stores in Qatar, didn't have any food on the shelves, and that's because people woke up and they were just kind of like, oh wow, my whole world just got thrown upside down. Most of our food comes from Saudi Arabia, but